A top 25 flash. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Mustangs offense takes the field. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up. Because
what a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Back to throw, it's Rios. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's Swan. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Gives it on the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. So Washington's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? They punt it away on 4th down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Rios. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Finds his tight end. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Off the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he moves zone. Touchdown, SMU!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harbor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, two top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Trying to set up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Rios. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Guerrero. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Rides the back on the option. The give. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mustangs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Dropping back, it's Rios. They're working that left side. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Mustangs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. A quick pass to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to pass. It's Rios. Makes the grab. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. And the Mustangs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
5-yard line. 1st and goal, SMU.
The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown Mustangs! Fit it in the window for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged in the middle, it's Swan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Leaves it with the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Timeout, Washington.
Powers through the defender. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It's on target and complete. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time he's got his man, and he's wrestled to the ground. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Rushes on him, trying to escape and get it himself. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
Now on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. On the move. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They give it to him again. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Wants to go up top. He's got him in the flat. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the RPO, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try the run. Quick spin on the run.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. To the air, it's Rios. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Handoff to the single back. Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. To throw, it's Rios. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Using the quick game. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Coach coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll start this drive with a pass. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Loss of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Swan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw, it's Rios. They've got the screen set up. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front 7. They're able to fight off the blocks on that 3rd down screen play, make the tackle, now setting up 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to FIU.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes, getting to the football.
The Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, SMU! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington sends out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Well, this defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
Looking for a man. It's Rios. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Right back to the well. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hauls it in. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Another first down.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.